Hey guys, welcome back. Today I want to talk about 5 lessons from The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. Let's get into it. For those of you that have not read this book, it follows the journey of this boy named Santiago and his journey of realizing his personal legend. I highly recommend this book. It has a great story overall, and it's only about 170 pages long. It's very easy to read, but throughout the whole story of following Santiago through his journey, he talks and tells a lot of stories that you can relate to. It starts with a dream that he keeps having, a reoccurring dream of him finding a treasure in a faraway land, Egypt, or the pyramids to be exact. We follow this journey of him going through that. On his way there, he meets an old man and they begin talking. And one of the first lessons that I liked was when the old man was talking to the young boy. He said that people at any time in their lives are capable of doing what they dream of. And the old man continued, "In the long run, what people think about shepherds and bankers becomes more important for them than their own personal legends." And I think that's very true. Think about the many times that you have stopped yourself from doing something because you think that you are too old to start something new, to go back to school, to start a new career, to have children, to start a new business, to do whatever it is. Sometimes we think that we are stuck with this role and that you are too old to start anything new. But we forget that we are human beings with a brain, a mind that changes and it evolves. We are not trees, we are not animals that are stuck being that one thing. We can change on any given day, on any given year, and you don't have to wait at the beginning of the year to start something new. If you want to start a new gym routine, a new hobby, a new job, whatever it is, you don't have to wait until January 1st to start that. You can start today. You can start right after this video. You can start in July, you can start in December, it doesn't matter, okay? But we get stuck behind that because society or your family or your friends, whatever it is, tells you that you are too old or you are not skinny enough or you are not tall enough or whatever it is. But that's not true at all. You can do the things that you want to do. So I love that. I love that it brought that to, and they talked about it in the book. The second point that I noticed throughout the book was that Santiago went through a lot of course, on his journey. He got robbed, he got kidnapped, he got beaten up. So he went through all of this, and it didn't matter. He continued to believe that his journey, that he was going to finish that journey, and that it was going to be possible, that there was a reason for that. And he just kept going. He didn't say, "Oh, you know what? Nope, my first business failed, and I gave it a chance." No. He just said, "Okay, let's brush it off and continue, just until we finish that goal." So if the first business didn't work, set up a different business. You learn what not to do, hopefully, and now you know more. So everything that you go through will get you closer to that goal, to that dream. So do not stop, just keep going, keep pushing through, and you will make it. Do not get discouraged. People will quit on you, things will go bad, things will break, and things will just go wrong, but you do not quit on yourself, ever. The third point that I liked about this book, the lesson here, was on his journey, Santiago had to work at a crystal shop as a salesman, selling crystal. And sometimes, on your way there to your dream, to your ideal job or whatever, you have to do miscellaneous stuff to survive, to pay your rent, to pay your car, to pay the bills, whatever it is. You can deviate a little bit as long as you have your goal in mind. You have to keep going forward. You have to keep reminding yourself, you know what, yes, I am working as a server, but you know what, I am trying to finish school. Or yes, I'm not working at my ideal job, but yes, I am applying to the job that I do want. So it's okay to deviate from your goal just a little bit, but do not get stuck there. Don't get stuck there. Just keep pushing through, keep pushing forward. The other thing is, don't get stuck, because when we deviate from our main goal, from our main dream, from our personal legend, is we may get stuck and feel like, oh, well, you know what, I'm doing okay. Why do I need to go and continue on my journey on finishing, that project or that business or whatever it is? We get comfortable. That's the thing. Do not get comfortable. Whether it be that job that pays you well, but you really don't like it, don't get comfortable. In that book, the crystal merchant did say, why ask more out of life? And when you start to ask those questions, you begin to discourage yourself from continuing your journey. The fourth lesson that I really liked was that throughout his journey, again, Santiago was learning to trust his intuition, and that is very important. Learn to trust your intuition around you, your environment. If you are at a job, learn to trust, who to trust in people. Some people are not out for your best interest. Learn to differentiate.
Don't worry, I'll never tell Regina what you said. It'll just be our little secret.
Learn to tell the difference between those good friends that have your interest in mind, and those people that say that you're friends, but they're really not. Those co-workers that just have it out for you. Learn to trust that intuition, learn to trust your heart, and follow that. If we quiet our minds enough, there are so many things pointing us in the right direction towards our goals, towards our happiness, towards our enjoyment, that we just have to listen, and it'll guide us to that. It really will. The fifth lesson that I really liked from this book was action. So, action. That's the main thing that anyone has to do to get closer to our goals. Working out, if you're not used to working out, let's say for example, and you want to have a healthier, more fit body, maybe starting to work out just 20 minutes twice a week. That's something that gets you into maybe a small little habit of changing your ways to get to your goal. Maybe finally enrolling into that class towards your degree. You're so busy being a mom or working 2 jobs or whatever it is, and maybe just taking one class will get you in that direction. Maybe researching on how to start your own business. Doing those things and not just thinking about it will, get you closer to your dream, to your personal legend, as like the book relates to. So that action is very, very, very important. Doing one thing, just doing it, just get it out of the way. Some things are not going to be fun to do, but it's part of the job, it's part of the dream, part of what you want to do. So that action is super important. Doing one thing each and every single day to get you closer to your dream. At the end of the year, you're going to be way far in advance into that dream and making that possible. Alright, and as a bonus lesson that I really liked about this book was when, and spoiler alert, when Santiago meets the woman of his life, the love of his life, and they have this dialogue of her saying, you know what, I see you, I see what you want to do, I see what you are after, your dreams, your aspirations, your goals, and I want you to realize that. I want you to go after that, and if it's meant to be, you will come back to me. And if it's not, then you know what? I found somebody that loves me and appreciates me. That whole little story I loved, because people that love you, your significant other, your partner, your wife, your husband, they are not going to hold you back from realizing your dream. And if they are holding you back, then maybe they shouldn't be around you. Because people that want to see you succeed will not hold you back. They will encourage you. Those friends will encourage you, say, you know what, if you need my help, I will be there. If you need my support, I will be there. Those are true friends. And I love that little story where she supported him and they had just met. And that's how it should be. Your family should support you. If they don't, okay, maybe you should just step back a little bit and just do your thing and focus on that. Your friends, the same thing. Okay, well, maybe don't hang out with those people that are telling you not to do something that you want to do. So I love that little piece of the book that, hopefully I didn't spoil the whole book for you, but it's a great book. And that little bonus, I needed to sneak it in as the 6th life lesson, because you do need that support in your life, that they tell you, you know what, you can't do it. I see that you're doing what you want to do, and I fully support that. And I think that's amazing. You should surround yourself with those people that just want the best for you. And the same thing for you. You should encourage your friends, your significant other, your family members to do what they want to do. Like, why are you going to stop somebody from achieving their dreams? Even if it's something crazy that you're like, oh, that's not going to work, just support them, because they probably think the same thing about your dream. So, just support each other and, just be the best that we can be. And that's how the world just, becomes a better place. All right, you guys. So those were the key things that I took from reading that book. If you have read this book, I want to know what you liked about that book in the comments below. Let me know. I want to know what you guys took from that book. And if you haven't read it, I would highly recommend it. Again, it's only about 170 pages long. It's not very long. I read it in like 2 days, and it was very interesting, very inspiring, and a great book overall. And I'll leave a link in the description below so you can buy it if you haven't on Amazon. So that's it for me today. I hope you guys like this video. Give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys later. Bye. Welcome back. Oh, what the hell? Where are all these little... Okay, take 2. Today I want to talk about 5 lessons to learn from... No. For those of you that have not read this book, it follows the journey of a named boy... So yes. Where are we going with this?